Good morning, everyone. Welcome to
Sunday.
Welcome to episode 4. If you're watching this, happy Monday, but it is Sunday. Yesterday night we went out. Right now, let's just say right now we got a late start to our day, and we went out yesterday for a friend's birthday, Asian style. We went to an Asian restaurant. We did some karaoke, and we did some old-fashioned, just having some fun. And then we woke up and realized there was nothing in our fridge. And Jess owes you guys two recipes.
Yeah.
2 recipes. So we are on the way to the best grocery store in the world, aka HEB, to buy a bunch of stuff. And we're going to take you along with us.
What does HEB stand for?
Well, HEB actually stands for the person's name. Yeah, but then people just says here everything's better.
Which is true.
Yeah. So we're gonna take you along with us. Checking out this parking lot right now. We definitely came at the wrong time. We never go grocery shopping during the day, huh?
Or on a Sunday.
No, we always go on a.
No,
we don't.
We go like during the weekday.
Yeah, this is fucking crazy. It better have my tortillas. What'd you get in there?
Milk. Can't.
What do you use the milk for?
Coffee.
Hey. Yo, check these macros out. Check these macros out. So you got 1 serving, 4.5 fat, 13 carb, but you also have 12 protein. This is the best coffee creamer you can ever buy. And of course, you know we gotta have the egg whites. So there's always a different array of products. No, you already messed up. Come on.
Hold on, where's the HEB one?
Right there.
I don't even see it.
So there's a
I can't even reach the back.
Totally array of products. I'll get it. All right, so you got different price points, right? So you got $5 for, this brand. This is the Egg Beater brand, which is probably solidified in the market. 100% egg whites. And then you got real egg whites, which is store brand, which is obviously all taken up. Then you have another one, Egg Beaters, and then you have this one, which is another brand. I think this one is $5 for that. So what's the difference? You got, this is the one I always choose, obviously store brand, and there is no difference at all. The only difference is the brand, but essentially everything is the exact same thing. You're just paying less for the same product. What you got? Cream cheese. What do you use that for?
Breakfast. I might change it up.
Honestly, if you've never tried like flavored cream cheese, like salty cream cheese, and your eggs, you are missing out. It makes it super creamy, and it's a lot per serving, to be honest. You look at the macros, you can kind of get scared, but 31 grams of cream cheese is actually a lot of cream cheese. So I do half serving typically for my egg whites, and it makes it super creamy, and they season it as well. This is my favorite aisle in the whole store, coffee aisle. Hazelnut French roast, gotta be dark for sure. Well, we bought vanilla. We did buy vanilla.
How do you know it's dark?
I don't know, honestly. We just make it darker.
Put more coffee.
Vanilla, hazelnut, can't go wrong.
Which one do we have at home right now? Vanilla?
Maybe Mexican chocolate, that would pair well with the chocolate milk. I feel like it would complement Mexican chocolate. Doesn't sound good? No?
No.
Okay, so we won't get this one. It should be so cool. You can grind up your own coffee, guys. So they have like so many different coffee beans that you can choose from, and then they have a machine that you can choose your course level of coffee beans, which is really dope. What did you say?
We're keeping it cheap though, so we're going with a different brand. We
drink coffee so much that if I were to buy Starbucks, which is essentially, they all come from Colombia. Most coffee beans come from Colombia, right? This is, or the Arabica. This is $3.84. I think Starbucks of this size would be like $7 to $8. You guys remember the sauces I showed you guys? Let's see if they have it.
No, they don't have it.
All right. So this is the brand that I buy, Home Steakhouse, right? But if you'll notice, so this is a sausage as well. Look at the macros. You got, for the same serving size, 16 grams of fat, guys. What the heck? No thank you. Since they don't have sausage, we're gonna buy Turkey bacon, 94% fat-free. We're gonna get this. If you notice, we spend a lot of money on groceries. I would say the amount of money that we spend per week on groceries is what people spend in like 3 weeks' time. So since we buy so much groceries, you guys know how much I eat. Since we buy so much, we like to go store brand. One, you save a lot of money. Two, it's the same kind of them. It's the same exact product. And three, it's like sometimes you actually get more in the store brand than you would in the name brands, quote unquote. Cooking spray. Coconut oil is probably the highest smoking point oil that they have available on the racks. So I always cook with this, especially if you are cooking on the stove and your pan burns quicker. I would say coconut oil is the absolute best. Again, that's going back to store brands versus name brands, right? It's the exact same thing. Store brand, HEB, 153. Pam, 388. What you got?
We have some tomato paste for our chipotle chicken. Have you seen our chipotle chicken?
I think they have. I don't know. No, they haven't.
Not on the video? Okay, I'll make that one day. And then I'm gonna make a tuna salad.
Tuna salad?
Yeah.
Ew.
You don't like it? I like it.
Best hot sauce brand in the world.
I don't think so.
Yes, the green pepper hot sauce is...
It's spicy and it has a different kick to it.
It's so good. Which one's this one?
Sweet habanero.
Oh, this one's gonna be really good. What's that?
Cannot go wrong with Taco Bell hot sauce.
Taco Bell's the best. Strawberries are super expensive this time of year, so I buy frozen strawberries. This whole bag should be around $9 or so for 2 pounds. Frozen fruit is obviously amazing for smoothies. Sometimes you want to pop in the microwave, defrost it a little bit, and just eat it. You can do that as well.
I think we buy Walmart brand for potatoes.
Hash browns are perfect for breakfast. You got 13 carbs per serving, but you get a lot. Cook with eggs, anything. It's just like eating potatoes. Gotta have the ground beef. 96.4 of course. We got 4 pounds. Forget what I said about the coffee section being my favorite. This is my favorite section right here. We got the homemade tortillas. Yo, this is why HEB is the best. So man, this is like the absolute best, man. You open and everything is just fresh. All right, so I was happily filming for you guys until I went to the tortilla section. And then apparently the store manager came up to me and was like, you can't film here. And I was like, is there a reason? And then he was like, you gotta go through corporate. And I was like, I wasn't gonna argue, but I mean, obviously he's a store manager. He can tell me, you know, that I can't film there and then I can't film there. But I've done it so many times and I just wasn't even doing anything bad by it. I'm not even talking shit about HEB. I love HEB. Even so,
I'm fucking promoting HEB.
I'm promoting HEB. Like, what? I don't understand. But anyways, yep. I got cut off, and the last thing that really didn't show you guys was just, you know, we bought a bunch of vegetables, and Jess is gonna cook tonight, so I'm excited for that.
I'm gonna do 2 servings. Today, as promised, we're gonna have another recipe, and we're gonna make some Parmesan chicken. Is that what it's called? Parmesan chicken? Yeah. Crusted? Mm-hmm. So right now I'm weighing out the crumbs. I like to use this panko crumbs, but we don't have enough, so I'm gonna mix it with the wheat. Oops. They're about the same macros. Okay, so what I like to do with this lightly crusted Parmesan chicken is that I like to thin out my chicken breast just because it's too thick and I believe it takes longer to cook. So I'm just gonna wrap it around and just pretty much smash it, hit it around. Okay, once you have thinned out your chicken breast, we're going to make the batter. So what I have here is some dry ingredients and then mix it with a egg wash and then the panko what is it called? Breading. Okay, so what we have here is this Italian style panko breading, which I think tastes really, really good. I have just put an all-purpose flour. I mixed it up with some seasoning salt. Like I said before, I put this on everything.
I put this on everything.
I put that on everything.
So I mix it up just to give it a little more flavor, just because this is the first thing that's gonna be touching the meat, the chicken. And keep in mind, you can do this same thing with fish, shrimp, any other type of meat.
I put this on everything.
And then we also have some egg whites. Yes, you can do regular eggs, but for macro purposes, we're just gonna stick to egg whites. So we take our thinned out chicken breast.
And you can buy like, you know, thin sliced chicken breast, but it's more expensive. So
we're keeping it macro friendly and budget friendly.
This is such an easy thing. So don't be lazy, guys. Just cut your chicken and beat your meat. All right.
So pretty much pat on the flour just to dry it a little bit, and then that goes into the egg whites.
Coated.
Oops, I dripped it. And then that goes into the panko or the breading.
Drip.
Then you flip it, and there you go. That's what you have. All the way. Make sure it's all good. Coat it.
So obviously, you know, repeat this process for as many chicken breasts as you would like, and that's pretty much it, right? All right. So tip for you guys: you're gonna have to put these chicken breasts in the oven. So a really, really easy thing for you to do to avoid one extra cleaning step when you're done with it is obviously you get a baking pan, but instead of putting it on the baking pan, put some aluminum foil on top of it. So you're essentially using the baking pan, but you know, after your mess is made, all you do is just roll up the aluminum foil and just throw it away, because we know how many dishes that this stuff takes. But obviously coat it with oil, and there's a reason why I buy coconut oil, so it doesn't burn that quickly.
All right, so after you have finished that same process for all of your entire chicken breast, we're gonna put it on a pan. We like to add full, and I just sprayed some olive oil all around it so it doesn't stick on, and we just pretty much place it evenly.
Don't let your meat touch.
They can touch.
Yeah, just don't overlap it.
Yes, don't overlap it, just like
that looks so good,
lay it
guys.
out. It smells really good.
It smells delicious.
We might need another pan.
This is Jess's favorite style, just so you guys know, Progresso. You can get this brand anywhere. And she likes this because it's Italian style, so it already has a really unique flavor to it. So you don't have to put any extra seasoning if you don't want to, but this is really, really good.
Is this the biggest one we have?
Yeah. How many servings of breadcrumbs did you use? Like how many servings of each?
So I used, because I didn't have enough of the Italian style, I used 1 serving of this one. That's because that's all we had left. And 3 servings of the wheat one. Okay, so a total of 4 servings of breadcrumbs. And each serving of breadcrumb has, wow, that's a lot, 20 grams of carbs. So you guys have to be very considerate of how much you use, just so you know, because these do add calories to your chicken parmesan. However, since she used 4 servings, oh my goodness. Since she used 4 servings, there are a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since she used 4 servings of breadcrumbs, there's a total of 8 chicken breasts, which means that each chicken breast has about 10 carbs on top, which isn't that bad, to be honest.
She used how many servings of egg whites and how many servings of flour?
2 servings of flour, but you could do technically 1 because I have a lot left. And it was 2 servings of egg whites. Okay,
so that's like so minuscule because that's only 10 grams of protein. So each only adds about 1 gram of protein, and with flour, it's really not that much carbs because she only used 1 serving. So
then after this, I like to top it off with a little bit of coconut oil on top of the chicken, and then place it in the oven for maybe a good 45 minutes or so.
So, be clear to you guys, each chicken breast is around 8 ounces, I would say 8 to 10 ounces, just because these are like colossal size hormone-filled chicken breasts. Chicken breast should not be that big, just so you guys know. But anyways, each chicken breast has an additional, I would estimate, just so you guys are very clear, if you're heavily coating, you know, you should heavily coat your chicken parmesan just so it's evenly distributed. Each chicken breast has an additional about 1 gram of fat, 10 grams of carbs, and about 1 to 2 grams of protein. You can just not even factor in the fat or the protein if you don't want to, just add 10 grams of carbs. And that's how we estimate. So it's very important that if you're going to, you know, cook in bulk, and it's like ingredients that add calories to your essentially meats, you have to estimate as much as possible. That's why it's very important to weigh out all of your, you know, ingredients in the beginning, so that, you know, let's just say you use 10 servings and each thing has like 1 serving each. You can evenly divide it and know, be at least 95% accurate in your calories, because if you don't, it does add a good amount of calories, and you know, you're unconsciously eating about 60 to 100 grams of, or 60 to 100 calories each thing, and you're not even knowing. So after, you know, Jess has laid everything out, the oven is preheated to about 400 degrees, you would say? 400 degrees, and then we'll just pop it in the oven. And is there like a specific time frame where you don't really?
I guesstimate, because it all depends on the thickness of your chicken.
Of course.
So that's why I thin it out, just so it could be a little bit faster. But I would say approximately 35 to 40 minutes. And this is the final product. We left it in the oven for approximately 40 minutes. I cut it just to make sure that it was fully cooked, and enjoy. Okay, so we're back, guys. I'm sorry if it's not focused, or you can't hear me, or it's too close. I'm doing this by myself. Daniel's not here, and I can't see myself. So let's give this a try. The second recipe you're gonna see today is the salsa verde, or the green sauce, that Daniel loves to put on everything, literally everything, everything.
I put that on everything.
So what you're gonna use today are the tomatillos, some type of pepper. Our choice today are some serrano peppers. You're gonna need some cilantro, some garlic, and some salt. So I already peeled the tomatillo, I rinsed it, and I also took the little stem off the pepper. Hopefully you can see that. They're rinsed, cleaned, and I added some water on a pot. So make sure you put water just enough above the top layer, and then we'll put this on a fire for close to 30 minutes or so, and then we'll drain it and blend it. So I'll show you guys these steps once this is done, and hopefully you guys try it out and like it and give me your comments. So like I mentioned, we put it down to a medium fire or so, and I like to close it so it can evaporate faster. We'll give it 30 minutes.
I just got home, and Jess is making salsa. I don't know, what did you record earlier? I didn't even see it.
So last, where we left off, is I put the tomatillos and the peppers to heat up. And I forgot about it, and it overcooked.
I mean, is the salsa too clumpy? It smells good.
No, so this is what happens when it overcooks. So pretty much the tomatillo disintegrates, so it becomes like a soup.
Oh, nice.
When it was supposed to stay within the consistency. So now
you got tomatillo soup. I'm about to try it. I'm about to try Jessica's chicken parmesan, see what this is all about. We got the parmesan sauce. I spread a very, very thin layer of parmesan sauce because, you know, or marinara sauce, because you can easily add a ton of calories. I just spread a really thin layer just so it evenly distributed. It was about half a serving, and I got some fat-free American cheese. I'm gonna put some Tabasco because marinara with Tabasco is amazing, but I'll try it without. Damn, baby. Damn. Wow. If you guys have not tried this recipe, well, obviously you haven't tried this recipe, but go try this recipe because this is so easy to make and it's super delicious.
if you're not counting macros, you can add Parmesan cheese into the breading crumb.
I mean, you still can, technically.
Yeah.
Especially if you're making it for one person.
Sure.
You can.
You can.
It's easy, yeah.
Tastes the same either way.
Thumbs up for Jess, man. Thumbs up this video for Jess for making this bomb recipe.